I'm back from my vacation. It was very fun. I had a very nice time with my family. And now it's time for chinafakes. So I didn't find any crusty dollar stores on that vacation. So what I did was I brought the crusty dollar stores to me. Big old chinafake box. This has already been opened up just to extract the Loco Man because Tom wanted it. Or wanted to see it, rather. Wanted me to want to have it. But I had someone else do it, and I've very much forgotten what's going on inside of the box, so this will be a complete surprise. And before you start asking, oh, why is there a Band-Aid on your hand? I could come up with something. I could be like, oh, you know, I fought a crocodile. You know, the Pacific Northwest and their famous crocodiles. But no, so I was trying to adjust a shelf in an Airbnb. I just got a DM on Discord that said, my bad, didn't mean to do this. From somebody that I do not know. I'm assuming that it is one of those, fucking, like, oh, I accidentally reported you. You need to click on this very legit link. Sort of scams that have been going around lately. I will edit in whether it is or whether it is not after filming. Anyways. What really happened was I was trying to adjust a shelf in an Airbnb, and then a metal peacock fell off the shelf and scraped my hand. It's one of those, like, decorations that they put in Airbnbs that, like, real people would never have in their houses. Anyways. So I'm going to reach in here, I'm going to pull something out, and we're going to look at it. Sort of like the Nugget Lucky Dip. And we're just going to keep doing that until there is no longer anything in the box. So, we have super-powered police car. Item number 9308. Made in China. Police, yeah. Battery operated. And it was imported by Pi Kappa. No relation to Twitch, I'm assuming. I'm going to open up a light. I'm going to turn on a light. I'm sure I could work in some clever joke about how the Chinese word for open and turn on are the same, but I don't want to put in the effort. Let's see. Open it up. It's in a bag. And there are miscellaneous bits. Oh, is this something that I have to, like, put together? Okay, hang on. It's a highway patrol. I know that much. We're gonna pull this out. The colors that they advertise on the box are red and yellow. And I got translucent pink, so with that information what you will. Right, here's the thing. It's in a bag. I'm gonna put this bag back in the box so that they do not get separated. Shove this in here. Alright, I've got batteries and a screwdriver and everything, so we should be good to go. I have to figure out how this goes on. Hang on. I have to look at the, okay, I think it goes on like this. Yep, there we go. Whether that will hold, we have yet to discover. There we go. It's in a bit more securely now. Smells like chinafake. You can see the guts on the inside. That's pretty fun. And it looks like maybe these headlights are meant to be able to lift up, but there's no mechanism in here for them. You know what this reminds me of, actually, is those similar police cars that are kind of all over eBay. This thing has a screw hole in its battery compartment. I am impressed. This is from, like, the year 2. It has 2 switches, so I'm assuming that's switch between the different varieties of ear-blasting siren sounds that this thing has. Because they haven't figured out music yet, apparently. I'm hoping this is not in the on position, or I will get jump scared. I'm assuming the motor on this will be locked as well, so we'll have to deal with that. Alright, moment of truth. Nope, this battery. Oh! God damn it. Oh, I hope it's not in the on position, and then he totally jinxed himself. Okay. However, the motor is not locked, so that's cool. So we got, what siren noises do we have? Alright, those are both great, and I would like to never hear them again. What's going on inside here? I feel like this is the sort of thing that should have mechanical lights, but doesn't. Nope, no mechanical lights. Just straight from the motor to the BNG. Awful simple. But this reminds me of those sort of similar translucent police cars that have been all over the electronic bays lately. What are you? It's Super Racer. How many Chinafakes out there do you think have that name? It's by Furbland Toys. It's model number C21. And it was imported by Martin. And it has this very legitimate and real barcode that I'm sure is definitely valid. And not just all 8s. Let's see. This is surprisingly sealed. It says seniors on it. Let's see, hang on. Simulating a true style on the back of the box as well, so it's got that going for it. Let's see. Hang on. We have to look at the bottom, don't we? The car is funny action. Okay, I'm sold. Door can open and close, dulcet music, lamplight. The car door has to automatically beat the action on the on and the off. Okay. With lights flashing, bump and go action, running along with music. Alright. This is an RC symbol. So that's not right. Why does this say RC? This is not a remote control car, and I know that for a fact because it says bump and go action engine on it. Sorry, no, it says pullback go action engine. Because they can't fucking get their mechanism straight, apparently. Give to me the car, the vehicle. Okay, so already things are happening. Why is that? That's all I have to say about that. Why is that? Bumping go. It's weird. It looks weird. Good molding on here. There's something in here rattling around, which I do not like. That worries me. Oh, and it wasn't the other one of these. Which I'm not going to stick back on. What is it? I see it in there. What is it? Oh, it's the speaker, isn't it? The speaker was like hot glued in and it's come out. Alright. First repair of the video. Hopefully this will be quick. Otherwise I'll have to like cut it for time. I've also trapped all of my family members in the basement downstairs while I film this, so... Not like actually trapped, like told them to go hang out there while I film the video, so... Hopefully this doesn't take several hours. I am hoping, very, very sincerely, that the speaker is all in one piece. And not in 7 bajillion little shards. Granddad is an old man BMW style. Or was that a BMW? No, it was a Mini Cooper, wasn't it? Okay. Take this out. I was correct. And the speaker isn't what... They didn't even try to glue this in. There aren't any screws or glue holding the speaker in. They just, like, stuck it in place and were like, alright, cool. Wow, amazing product. This sticker is... I need to go get the Xyron. Hold on. Hang on. Where is it? Here it is. Alright, we'll put this on after I make the thing work. Let's see. 4 AA's. Fancy. I swear to God, I don't know where these Amazon Basics batteries keep coming from. I've stopped ordering them. I only use Puck cells now. But I just have, like, so many of them. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to need all the batteries for all the Chinafakes. Weird battery compartment. This is set to on again. Okay, stop. At least they've bothered labeling the positions on this one, so I know I'm going to get jump scared and then I can prevent it. I wonder what song this will play. Or maybe it'll just, like, make police noises again. I don't know. You know what would suck is if I switched switched the switch, and they had mislabeled it, so the off position was on and the on position was off. I can jinx myself again, aren't I? Okay, no, thank God, we're good. This battery compartment is very clearly built for R6Ps. The things are barely fitting in here. Right, here's the battery cover that somehow fell out while it was in transit. Or while it was in a store. For why is this a Lorson? It's a bootleg Lorson. It's by a different company. Huh, that's a new one. I was like, oh, they put it in the wrong box. This is just some, like, weird alias. It might also be some weird alias. But no. No, that's not a Yo-Yi model number. That's something different. Alright. Let's get it going. Let's start it up. It's got that chip in it. Okay. I did not expect that to... That is the coolest thing ever. Okay. You gotta sit down and process how cool that... This is not scripted. I just pulled this out and it has that chip. Okay. I need to unlock the motor now. Hang on. It also... I think I think that the lights are directly attached... Where's my screwdriver? Here it is. I think that the lights are directly attached to the speaker. Unlock time, hang on. It's got a different loop of the loop is longer. What the fuck? Oh. That got it going. Okay. Close this back up. Thank you, senior bootleg Lorson with coolest chip known to humankind. Where are the screws? Okay, here we go. They're all still hanging out in there. I don't know how or why. The battery cover is already cracked. There hasn't been a screw in there yet. Quality product. Quality product. They got the Lorson-iness of it down pretty accurately. Doesn't help that their logo is very much a knockoff of Yo-Yi's. At least from what I can remember. It looks very similar. I might be completely wrong. There's a significant chance that I am just bullshitting and none of that. And the logos are actually completely different, but from what I can remember off the top of my head, they look similar. I love screws that are pre-stripped. Okay. There we go. Off it goes. Gonna put the BNG cover on. Alright, it's supposed to open the door, so let's see if that works. I said, let's see if that works. I don't think that works. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say split gear. So, now I need to stick this back on. Oh, I have 10% battery remaining. Okay. Cool, fun. Run it through the Xyron. I love this thing. This thing's great. Every chinafake collector needs one of these. Right up there with a screwdriver and batteries. Alright. Let's see if any of the other stickers are about to peel off as well, so we can just prematurely handle those. Stick this on, and it goes on over this weird thing in the door, because, you know, chinafakes. Yeah, okay, this one just came off. This one just fell right off. Okay. Fun stuff. I love stickers. Okay. That was a little bit too close for comfort there. Okay. And then we stick this back on. Thankfully these are re-stickable. I chose the re-stickable adhesive, and by chose, I mean that's what was in the thing when I got it from the thrift store. I think all of the other ones are on the verge of coming off as well, but, you know, whatever. We'll wait till that happens. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's see here. Seal this back up. Chinafake fun times. I'm going to go grab a battery charger so that I can plug this in. We now return to our regularly scheduled program. Alright, I'm going to reach in, I'm going to pull something out. You know how this goes. Ooh. Almost dropped it there. Interesting electronic toys. Oh my god, there's a lot in this box. Okay, Lovely Penguin New Edition. It will give you infinite pleasure. Special for you of children design. Look at this fucking thing. Oh, it's Chung Tai. Interesting electronic toys. Same on this side. Who's it imported by? I don't know. We may never know. Someone's tried to retape this closed. It's brought to us by Martin again. Okay. This is 3 ass-sized batteries. Cool, awesome, sick. Specifications, colors, and contents may vary from illustrations. Why is that like that? Okay, so yeah, someone's been in here. At least partially. Someone's made a concerted attempt to be in here. Okay. Let me just open this the intended way, and not the I'm a 3-year-old in a toy store trying to figure out how to get this box open way. This thing's been like taped back in place a couple times by, I presume, someone. I don't know who. Store owner. Lovely Penguin New Edition. Alright. Oh, this spins. It's got a spinny spin on it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's like there was a battery compartment here. They were going to put one there, and then they decided against it. There are a couple of videos and photos and such of this on the wiki, but it doesn't have any, or there are a couple of photos and information on this, or something very similar to it on the wiki, but no actual videos. Nobody knows what it plays or does, so figure that. I've still got Zyron bits all over the floor. This was filmed exactly like, I started filming this like 3 minutes, if even, after the, after I finished filming the other day. I just had to go downstairs and grab some stuff. Right. So, let's get ready for some infinite pleasure, I guess. Whatever that may entail. Let's see. What's this gonna play? I'm gonna bet on My World. I'm gonna say it plays My World. That's what I'm gonna say. That's my bet. I'm sure I'm gonna be absolutely entirely wrong. Okay, let's see. Hey, remember what I said about being wrong? Okay. Motor is locked. That is not surprising. I'll just move some bits around and see if I can get it to. I got something to happen. It's very low pitched. Whatever I'm doing does not appear to be working, so this is something that's going to be a lot more intensive to open than that car, so I'm going to do that later and potentially off camera. Okay, other thing. Let's see what it is. It's Super Train by Jinda Toys. Oh my god, what is this? Okay. Aptitude Eddie, very beautiful. Stock innovation music styles, more play. Small and exquisite brains toys. Alright, sick. Universal control car tread of Duridian. Same on this side. Same on high style music. Run be able to fluctuate, on off, press down, be able to emit vocality for rind. And if you're thinking, oh, where have I seen this before? It's 1-to-1 clone of the Loco Man box. It's very, very similar. It's got a lot of the same stuff on it. However, I think they're both a clone of a Dongshin item, which has, I think this R was originally a K, and that's a typo on the quote-unquote original as well, so that Dongshin one must have been a clone of something else, so it's like a third-generation bootleg. Anyways, back to our 4 rinds and our small and exquisite brains toys. Oh, this one's just open. Okay, no tape. No tape here. There was a plastic thing here at some point. Looks like somebody like cut it out. That's weird. Either that or just broke like that. I don't know. Could be weird. Okay. This seems a lot smaller than the other one. And I might be entirely wrong about this. Tell you what, I have the Loco Man on hand. Let's compare and contrast. One moment. Half this video has just been me getting stuff. Loco Man. Here we are. I feel like it's definitely yeah, this is bigger. This is bigger by a fair amount. Actually, no. No, it's not. Nope, they're the same size. I'm just going insane. Alright, can't wait for all the stickers on this one to fall off. Actually, they are surprisingly holding on quite well. Thank God for that. And this is like a rubber figure. This doesn't move up or down. This bit does, though, I think. I wonder what chip this one will have. Weird battery compartment. This is closer to the sort of battery compartments that Dongshin had on a lot of their earlier items. There's the speaker hole. So, you know. There's that. I don't have enough batteries. Hang on. Hang on a moment. I need more bats. Do I have more bats? Am I finally out of batteries at the most inopportune time possible? Okay, hang on, I have to get batteries. Alright, I'm just gonna steal the batteries out of this thing. Can't find any more, so I did in fact run out of batteries at the most inopportune time possible. So, fun and cool. Technically this only needs 2, but I don't think it'll work great with those. That many. God, what is wrong with my words today? I was just saying, oh, I have so many batteries. Oh, I need to get rid of them all. And now I'm out. Okay, hang on. These all fit in here semi-nicely. It's a different version of this chip. So that's weird. This is a different version of this chip. I think it says digits train on the side. Why? I don't know. There's some characters in the window, including their version of they're just different enough to skirt around copyright Mickey Mouse. They're just different enough to hope that it probably skirts around copyright, hopefully, maybe, Mickey Mouse. Tell you what, I'm going to leave these in here. Just on account of I don't want to screw anything up with the other thing. And now the batteries have been depleted in a different fashion than they were previously, and they might try to charge each other if I put them back in there. They're not meant to do that. That's why weird parallel batteries are weird in parallel. That makes sense. Okay. got an item with that weird parallel battery configuration, don't put used batteries in it. Or at least differently used batteries. Because then they might try to charge each other. And then it'll catch fire. So let's just don't, don't, heads up, don't do that. Okay, let's see. Next thing. Oh, okay, I've reached the bottom of this part of the box. There's a heck of a lot of styrofoam in here, which is great. Thank you for responsibly packaging your chimney flasks. Okay, what's next? Oh, it's this thing. Okay, I'm real curious about this thing. It is packaged like a friction vehicle, but it is not. It is, in fact, a bumping go. Alright, let's look at the cool, sick information inside here. Fashion hot racing car with 2 music select. And they inform us how that is meant to work. So I'm wondering if by 2 music select they mean it makes 2 different siren noises, or if they mean it actually has 2 different songs. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. This is open. Let's see, hang on. We got on off and we got 1 and 2 on the other side there. I'm just gonna pop this back into place and hope that you can actually do that. Hope it is actually popped back into placeable. It is. It's also hot racing. And in addition to being all of those things, is missing a headlight. It is not inside of the car. I do not know where it went. Takes 3 double Scream 8 batteries. I'm wondering if by music they just mean siren noises. I think I said that already. I hope that's not it. I hope there are like 2 different chips in this or something. Sort of like what's going on with the ducks. Oh, this is set to on. Okay, let's turn that off so I don't get like flash banged by chinafake. Oh boy, this is gonna be a tight fit, isn't it? This is gonna be one of those. Yep. Oh my good lord. Okay. So off was on, and on was off. So it was off, and then I turned it on, and then I put the bat. Just like I predicted. Okay, hang on. I have to close this compartment. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's set this to 1. My god. Okay, let's set that to 2 now. It's Lambada. I think there are legitimately just 2 chips in this thing going simultaneously. That is an incredible idea for a product. Mind you, I'm not going to open it up. I don't want to screw it up. But that's amazing that it has 2 different chips in it. I also wonder what else they use this this cover for, because it doesn't seem uniquely molded for this car. It seems uniquely molded for something else. My god, it's just got there's chinafakes everywhere. Next to me now. Okay, let's see. Hang on, there's a bunch of stuff. Okay. Century police car. Special police. Oh look, it's the other light. Shove that back in its little spot there. Chunk. There we go. Good as new. Except for the fact that the lights are kind of slightly lopsided. Okay, I think I fixed it. That looks better. This is another old one. And it's probably also just gonna go wee 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 wee. It's by these guys. I'm done pronouncing names authentically. Specifications, colors, and contents may vary from illustrations, though, so that's cool. Everyone knows that box phrase. Okay. Century police car, special police, open. Okay. Here we are. Here's the thing. My God, what is this? Okay. Jesus Christ. Get it out. Okay, it's stuck. It's very stuck. It's very... What? Stop. Okay. There we go. Lots of real old things in here, and they all look very cool. What is this thing? It looks like this. Well, I'm supposed to show you the real thing. It looks like this. Special Police Superior. The bump and go cover has spots for the screw holes. I don't know what to think about that. So, how many godforsaken batteries is this? Okay, it's 4. Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna go and get... I'm gonna demo the rest of these after I get more batteries. We're just gonna unbox them for now. Okay. Which I think is also probably the sound that will actually make as it does that. It's gonna go wee. Okay. Racing, 1/13 scale. The Loco Man and its cousin are still in the way. Okay. 1/13 scale classic sport car. All new bump and go action engine. Highlight flashlight and sound. Alright, sick. It's got battery operated action. Okay, function. Door openable. All new bump and go action engine. Highlight flashlight and sound. You already said all of those things, so let's get to opening it. Whoa, this looks like we can do some cool stuff mechanism-wise. It's a shame I don't have any fucking batteries. God, okay, the tape on this one is tenacious. Tenacious tape is also, I think, the hit new wrapper that all the kids are raving about. Maybe. Possibly. Oh, look, it's got another one of those very legitimate barcodes on it. Hang on, let's look at it. It looks like that. Where was the other one with the very real barcode on it? Oh, here we go, is this one. No, this is an actual proper barcode. Well, I don't know if it's a valid barcode, but it looks like a barcode and not a bunch of 8s. Here we go. Here's the other one. Is this the same battery? Battery barcode. I've got batteries on the mind. No, it isn't, but it's very similar. Oh, there's a whole thing on the bottom. Okay, hang on. My God, it takes 6. Jesus Christ. Okay, hang on. Takes 6 AA's. Jesus fuck. I forgot that there were, like, massive cars that took 6 AA's for a while. I forgot that was a thing in chinafake land. I don't know why I said chinafake land. I guess I was talking about chinafake trains. Oh my God, they were like 7 bajillion years ahead of their time. They got those translucent red wheels. They're ahead of their time. Why do all of these come with the battery compartment open? But yep, that's 6 AA's. Needs more tabs down here to hold the compartment closed. I don't know why I thought flipping the switch would do anything. It didn't. Spoiler alert. Just in case anyone was curious. Let's see. I doubt the capacitors can hold a charge for that long. Or that much of a charge to get the thing to actually do something in a split second. Let's see. Close this back up. My God, I've got chinafakes everywhere. What is this one? This is a different model that also happens to use the same box. Oh no, they come in different color schemes, and I got the sick racing one. Or they don't come in different color schemes, and the box is lying, because all of the other ones have no stickers. My God, what is this? I don't even remember ordering this one. Hang on, what are you? I think they just put this in as an extra. It's 360 degrees, Super Runner 360 degree battery operated with 4 IC sounds. Press the button. Press the button. That seems like a threat. Time to get this one out. I have... Why did I order all this? Why do I have so many chinafakes? I'm beginning to regret having this many chinafakes and being out of batteries. But mainly the being out of batteries part. Alright, let's get this out. My god. It's a skateboard. It's got a skateboard mechanism. That's a new one. You don't see that every day. Oh, there's the battery compartment. It was hiding. Skateboard. Okay. There's a bunch of bullshit on the back. Hang on, what's this say? Not recommended for children under 3 years of ages. 4 AA's. What's better than this thing? Please don't fry. I meant it as a joke. Let's see here. Yep, it's a skateboard. It apparently has 4 different triggers, whatever the fuck that means. Well, these are 6, so it can't be the... Press the button. They're very adamant about pressing that button. That's something that they really want me to do. Alright, last thing. Wow, this is massive. This is... Am I just losing my sense of scale again? I might be losing my sense of scale again. So, if you think this looks similar, you would be correct. Hang on. Okay, thank God my sense of scale is okay. Alright, so you're thinking, oh, this company cloned Leiyun's famous roof action system. You know, this is the original. Leiyun, really all they do is clone stuff. So this is the original one by Shungda. We know they did a lot of stuff. We don't know what most of the stuff they did actually was. So, you know. But it's very similar, except for this blurb on Speedy Legends. I already messed up. Okay. Speedy Legend. It's limited to product the Super Sport Car. Z8 that shows our splendor, and this records a new beginning which to race speedily. Alright. Fair enough. This is item number 6828. The UN one was what? 2618? I doubt that is on purpose. I think that they were doing sequential model numbers, both companies. And they just happened to be some really weird combinations of numbers. Alright, let's see. Let's get this thing out of its box. I can't put batteries in it, but fucking... Oh, it's... One of the little cosmetic trimmy bits is cooked already, so... That's great. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Why? Why are we doing this? Okay, one of the front wheels, like, came apart. It's made of very high quality plastic. All of the bits are still there. So I'm going to put the front wheel back in, and I can, like, glue/epoxy that together later. Thank God it's one of the front wheels and not the back wheels. That would have been much worse, because then I would be unable to use it. And given how fragile these wheels seem, I doubt I'd be able to pull one off and transfer it. I feel like that would have ended poorly if I had to do that. So, comparison. A lot more stickers. I have nothing else to say. I'm gonna go get more batteries. I have managed to unearth a new pack of batteries. This is the last pack we got. So we can buy some more. It was in my computer lab of all places and appears to be entirely unopened. I don't think I did break the seal for some reason. Right, immediately we're taking 6. Because of that fucking massive car. That needs 6 AA's. For some reason. Right, here we go. Put them in. The switch is unmarked. I hope it is set to off. Looks like there's a spot for a screw hole, but then they never put one in. That's weird. I don't understand that. You can see even where the screw is meant to go. All things considered, it's pretty light for taking 6 goddamn double A's. I still cannot believe that it takes 6 double A's. 6? Really? 6? I don't understand what the whole 6 double A thing is about. Like, I feel like it would be able to move itself around just fine with 3, but then again, I'm not the one who designs the chinafakes. They are, so thank God no fucking jumpster. Why do I keep getting hero chips? Oh, unlock the motor. Okay. Do the cool door opening thing. We open the cool doors. I think we have a gear split again. Yay, everyone loves split gears except for everybody. Okay. Let's look at this one. I doubt it's going to be super interesting. Oh yeah, my Band-Aid fell off, so I got a new one. Ironically enough, the battery pack that I found was in my computer lab, which is also where I had the big chinafake mystery package. That was where I was storing it. That's funny. Right. Hoping to get both switches are set off, so I'm hoping that nothing like immediately starts making noise. This speaker is in a weird spot. I don't know why. I don't know if that's intentional or if it has fallen out of place. Okay, battery cover's closed. That was not it. I have a feeling that's a crown gear bump and go as well, which is going to make it substantially harder to unlock by just turning the bump and go. So let's see here. Let's take a peek at the inside then, shall we? Let's see what is going on within the chimney flask. Okay, that settles it. I'm going to get a different screwdriver. I don't want to strip all the screws. Suitable screwdriver. I need to drive some screws. I need to do it suitably. Right, I'm hoping this one will be better, even though I know for a fact that it is not. Hoping that by some miracle of luck. It is not better, and it is in fact stripping the screws more, so none of that. This is worrying. I don't like that. I don't know where that came from, but I don't like it. Okay, yeah, I just need to use the normal Phillips head. And just push it a bit harder. I don't know what's wrong with me. There's also a bunch of liquid on the floor, which I'm assuming is oil from the bump and go cover that I set down face down on the floor. They are known to have oil in them. Chinafakes are just full of oil, especially older ones. Oil and grease or some fashion of lubricant. I don't know what they use really. To be honest, I don't want to know. I have a feeling it's something gross. I don't know why. Oh my god. Okay, this screw is not cooperating, so we'll come back to that one. This screw is cooperating. good. All of the screws keep rolling everywhere. I can't keep them straight. Okay. There we go. Back to the uncooperative screw. The uncooperative screw is being uncooperative. Hold, please. I've obtained one of these with multiple bits in it, and I'm hoping that one of those bits will be the right bit. That was a sentence. Okay. Please let me open up your insides. That was weird. That's a weird thing to say. Please open. Please work. I'm begging of you. I'm shaking and crying, RN. Other type of screw drive bit. A couple of other screws as well on the bottom, but I believe those are for the gearbox. So thus far unimportant. Hopefully they will not become important. That means I will have to undo more godforsaken screws, which evidently I am already not doing a very good job at. The cracking noises mean you're winning. Okay, hang on. I can do this. I might not be able to do this. Okay, what the fuck is going on? What in the ever-loving shit is occurring right now? Hang on. I have an idea. I'm gonna go get my, because there's a standoff screwdriver, I believe, in my iFixit kit that works really well for the stuff. All of my stuff is in a big pile because we went on a road trip and had to consolidate it for the person that's staying over for all the dogs. And now I can't find the fit. You shut up. You stop that. Where is the required bit? I just want to unlock a fucking motor here. Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll tell you what, we'll come back to that one. We'll revisit that one. Because evidently I do not have the correct bits. And that, I mean in more than one way. I do not have the correct things necessary, and then I also do not have the correct screwdriver bits. That was not an innuendo, I realized halfway through that. That begun to sound very innuendo-y. Okay, let's see, hang on. So, this takes some threes, S-U-M. I'm assuming they mean UM3, which is double A. I don't know what happened there. Maybe they are just called some threes sometimes. I don't know. I'm not John Battery. I'm John Chinafake. So, you know. I'm Chinafakes George. George. However it is you pronounce that Tumblr post. Oh no, it's an R6P compartment. Nothing's gonna fit. Fun. Funnest of times. Funnest of times. Funnest of times. Oh, joyous joy. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. All of the batteries keep falling out. So we're gonna leave that one for not right now. But it was very loud and made some cool noises. So I'm sold. I'm just setting things on top of boxes at random. Nothing goes with its box. Okay, we had more things, didn't we? Yes, we did. We had... Or is it this thing? We had this thing. Now, the one of these that I know of has a chip that is combination kiss and butterfly. And that's a cool chip, so I hope it has that. If not, also cool. Reusing the same four, which is ill-advised, but I believe they've been discharged evenly, so I think it's fine. Or they haven't been. The charge difference isn't significant enough for them to try to explode each other, probably, I hope. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, something just fell off. Hang on, what the fuck? What was that? Oh, it was another bit of the wheel. It broke. Okay, so what is this chip now? Please explain to me. I've just noticed this thing has no openable doors as well. That's weird. That's weird. Alright, I'm gonna go unlock all of these things and repair them as necessary. I'm back. This gear was split on the inside of this one, so we're gonna replace that. Here's my trusty, you got to close the door. But here's my trusty, gear thing. Technical term that's what we in the industry call it. The very real and legitimate chinafake industry that definitely really exists. Okay. So, compatible gears that fit, fitting gears. Need to find one of those. Okay, I hope that this is good enough. It's absolutely what you want to hear a professional say. Is that good enough? I think it is. Okay, let's see. Hang on. Does this turn? Just turn on right now. Yes, it does. Huzzah. Okay. We are now all good, as the kids say. Hopefully. Hopefully we're all good. I hope we're all good. If we're not all good, that would be really embarrassing. Okay, so I was able to get a couple things working without making filming last super long. This one's a bit squeaky, but it works. This one, I fixed the door opening on. Had to replace a split gear. Had to replace another split gear on that one on this one in the same place. And this also works a treat now. And everything else you can expect to see repaired and have a demo video of pretty darn soon. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta clean all this up.